Hello and welcome back to the Forever World. In today's chapter, I set out with a simple goal: gather the materials I need to start building the perfect forever home. You know, just a relaxing mining trip, a few resources here and there. But of course, the game had other plans. From creeper ambushes to cave systems that felt endless, to the sweet sparkle of diamonds, this episode turned into a full-on descent into the depths, both literally and emotionally. So grab your snacks, settle in, and join me as I chase resources, lose my mind, and slowly piece together the dream of a home that will last forever. Alright, welcome back to the Forever World. I have a few plans for today, and the first plan is, this house is not it, bro. This house is not good. It's terrible. To be honest, it's terrible. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna change that. And the materials that I want for that would be like, I kind of want to stick with the dark oak and maybe like cobblestone and deep slate, maybe deep slate for the roof. But I kind of want to just change the whole house, to be honest, bro. It doesn't look good to me anymore. It doesn't look good. But first, we have a few things that I also want to do. So eventually, I want to like terraform this whole area to like the natural water line. I wanted to just come up like with like kind of boulders almost, like, or something like that, and just flatten out this whole area, fill it all in with like dirt and stuff like that. But for now, I feel like what I need, because if you look in the chests here and my backpack, stuff like that, we don't have a lot of materials. So we need some deep slate, we need some cobblestone, we need some dark oak. So to get that, first, we need a mine. I have this little area here, which I think could be cool. So like if our mine like started in here somewhere, naturally in here, so we could make like this little area come down to it, and we could fill all of this in with like dirt and get rid of the water. And then in here, then we could have our mine, like our entrance to our mine. I think it could look pretty cool. But for now, what we need to do is we need to make some pickaxes. So I have some iron smelting here. So we have some iron smelting and I have some wood, or sticks. So I'm gonna make a few pickaxes, and we already have a few shovels. We need to get dirt here to fill all of this in. And the only place really I know where to get that, where it won't be like disruptive to us, is kind of like over here somewhere. This area is pretty cool actually. Yeah, I don't want to ruin the landscape too much. I do want to have like natural enough looking areas, but I also need dirt. So I'm just going to trim like a good bit off like around here, so that still kind of looks natural. Hopefully that's enough dirt just to fill in that little area. I'm gonna cut down some of these trees. Get some saplings as well so we can plant them near our house. Pretty lucky that like all these different types of trees are near us. So yeah, eventually I want to like level out the ground with like the layer that our house is on and build it out and around a little bit, and then make like kind of, I don't know what they're called, but like basically like little cliffs, and then we can have like staircases coming down off it and stuff like that, and that'll be nice. And then kind of on that water will be like our main big farm. Maybe it's going to be a project. It's going to take a little bit of time. Ooh, a wandering trader. You know what the wandering trader's good for? Leads. And he has nothing that we can give him, so okay, now that we murdered a wandering trader. Alright, so if our mine is, say, 2 wide, let's make a little bit more of a shelter here. Say that is our thing here. Okay, slight problem. So we have run into water. Keep going, see what happens. We haven't hit any more yet, so hopefully that's it. Still on level 42, so it's going to take a long time. So I'm going to just go down to use one lane here now. Then we can start working on the outside. I want to get down to deep slate level. Here's our little cave system that we got the last time. gonna go until this pickaxe is broken. Ooh, diamonds. That means we have enough. Man, this game is like a horror game. That means we have enough for an enchantment table, is what I wanted to say. Okay, let's head all the way back up because I'm done playing this game as a horror game, bro. And we have some diamonds here as well. I hope it's not just one. It's probably just one at this level, surely. Oh, two. Nice. Any more out here that we can see? Oh my god, yes, there is. Okay, this isn't a mining trip, so I gotta be careful here. I have an objective. I want to stick to the objective. I know I used a little bit of cobblestone here, but it doesn't really matter. We can come down for some more. I have a place that I kind of mine cobblestone that I have an idea to turn into some sort of thing with like a villager or something like that later on down the line. So I have a big area, or even like it could end up being like a bone meal farm or something. It's a place that I get cobblestone, so it could be anything really. For now, let's go make some like lanterns or something and make the outside of this mine look a little bit better. I think there's an enderman upstairs. Yep. Hello. Oh, he's murking me. He's murking me. Oh my god, 3 hearts. That scared me. Okay. I was gonna make an enchantment table, but we can't do it right now. Boom. First time with pickaxe. Le pickaxe. So I kind of want to make like a few barrels, blast furnace maybe. Trying to think like what would be good decoration. Some fence, maybe some spruce fences, maybe some trapdoors. I don't know, make a grindstone. Get rid of all the stuff that we don't need actually. Oh my god, scared me. Okay, well we're gonna have to fight. Oh, that scared me. See, I suck at building, man. Have like a grindstone furnace. Like, that's just for like looks, basically. Get rid of this. Barrels is another thing that we need. Something like that. Go down here. Make like a little area where they can sit in. So that could be our little mine entrance. Put a barrel here, barrel here. Something like that. So it's a nice little simple entrance. But what else could I do here that might make that look good? Yeah, that works. No, it's really, really simple. I don't know. It's something for me, you know? It's decent enough. Have some like pickaxes in here or something like that. So we have our little mine. So what I want to do, like, instead of ripping down the whole house, although I could just rip the whole thing down and just start again, because part of me does want to rip it down. I'm not gonna lie. I want to keep like good standard of building, so that like the world feels like pretty lived in, you know? Let's be honest, bro, that house is... It's not good. Yeah, the house is not good, but our mine, although it's not perfect, it's looking decent, so we can add some like other things. So what could we use? We could make a shears, get some leaves. Oh, something like that. Some random leaves. That looks decent. Be a good little mine. Right, so part of me wants to rip the whole thing down, and I would much rather build something that I'm proud of. You know what? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna tear the whole thing down. This is taking way longer than what I thought it would, to be honest. Okay, finally, I have this whole area stripped down. It took actually way longer than what I thought it would. I'm gonna go for like some sort of medieval look, but I'm gonna pick it up in the morning because right now it is about 12:30 at night and I gotta get to sleep, so I'm gonna pick this up in the morning. Okay, so I'm back here now, and last night
I looked at some video ideas. So yeah, I looked at some video ideas. Basically not really like specific like builds, but more how to build. So I think we got to start out with like the base for our house. Maybe if we start with, so we could do a stone cutter. Could do like a mix of like different deep slates for the bottom. So like I've looked at like some medieval builds. And they all tend to start off like the first level is a little bit smaller than the top level. The top level seems to be a little bit bigger. But I think like dark oak and deep slate might be cool. So like a bottom layer is deep slate, like different textures of deep slate. So let's grab that and let's try and make a stone cutter. 3 stone and an iron. Okay, so I'm not really sure what happened. My world crashed and now I have no more deep slate. Yeah, my deep slate's gone. Yeah. Okay. Well, unfortunate, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. I think I'm gonna just have to go down and mine some more deep slate, unfortunately. So off we go into our mine. This is not what this video was meant to be. This video was meant to be calm and peaceful. But now I'm getting absolutely hockeyed. So I think like minus like 53 or like 56 or something like that is good for strip mining. So I'm going to go down to that level and then match the other side of this tunnel. Come all the way down to that level as well. And then I'm just going to mine out a big room of deep slate. So we found diamonds, so that's good. We found 1 diamond, so that's not as good as what I thought it would be, but yep. We were going to have to come down here anyway, but I did not want to lose 3 stacks of deep slate that I actually needed. Maybe it's a sign not to use deep slate. I don't know. But we're going to do it anyway. Why is there only 1 diamond that I'm getting like in all of these places? Okay, so we have some deep slate. Finally. I'm not sure how like my world, like the deep slate that I placed stayed there. But the deep slate in my inventory didn't. Regardless, whatever it was. It hasn't happened before. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. I didn't change anything because I finally got this OBS to start working with Minecraft. Optimized the game enough. My PC isn't the best, but it's not a bad one, but it's just not the best. I kind of have to make sacrifices where I can, so hopefully we're just gonna pray it doesn't happen again. We need to finally like get some wool and actually make a proper bed. Deep slate tiles, deep slate bricks. We'll start it off in bricks and then we'll figure it out from there. So this end of the house should probably come out, shouldn't it? Like from maybe here, like that. Like that. No, this was meant to go out one more. That's technically that. Yeah, that's where I was getting confused. Okay, I want this to have like, so it starts like this. So I want this to be like our little enchanting area. So we have 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. Maybe if we go here, like this. Okay. Okay, so we need more bricks. Okay. Yeah, let's start adding some texture. Okay, yeah, that could be cool. That could be cool. Oh. Oh my god. Nearly died. I did not hear that guy at all. This is starting to look cool, I think. Alright, now let's knock out some windows. So one from that. One from that. And the middle is these two. Cool. Sleeping bag, where is it? Where's my sleeping bag, bro? Okay, is my world hacked? Like things, my food's disappearing, my sleeping bag's disappearing. Okay, that gives me an excuse to have to go out and get wool. So let's put the shield on first. I just have a bad feeling that I'm just gonna die now. This was supposed to be a nice, peaceful video, bro. I don't know if I'm losing it or what, but my sleeping bag's not in my inventory and I couldn't see it in my chest, so I don't know where it is, man. To be honest, I'm not even sure where we are right now. I think we came through here. If I'm right, I think spawn, the original spawn, is like over here. Do sheep not come out at night? Like, why is there no sheep, bro? Nice, we found some. Thank God, man. It took ages. Now hopefully we can get back home. I think my house is over here. Oh no, a witch. Get away. Oh, we're here. Lovely. There's our respawn point. I love it. So where will I place the stairs here? Could have my stairs like going here. I want it to be like a double stairs. Unless I move this wall out one. How do our dark oak doors look here? I don't know, maybe spruce wood? Yeah. Okay, we have that. This could be a little window. Actually, if this is an enchanting room, this needs to go out one, doesn't it? Yes, okay. Lovely. So, I wonder... I'll get spruce and I'll get dark oak. So let me see dark oak. Oh, which one do I want? This should be a window. I think I want spruce, you know. It's that little bit brighter. So we're gonna have to plant a load of spruce trees. Nice. That is a lot. Oh, damn. I actually can't break it in one hit. There we go. Let's get rid of these. So our bookshelves would probably come out to here. We'll make that another little window. Make this a window. So right here we'd have that, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And then 1, 2, 3. thinking of doing this. I'd actually have to bring that down one, would I? No, let's leave it up there. And then like that, but obviously have like another layer of deep slate. So I'm gonna need more deep slate. So that would be like the start of that other level. Actually, let me go online and I'm gonna look up like how to make that work. We need to make it connect. So the top level is gonna be that little bit bigger. Oh my god, our sleeping bag was right here the whole time. I am blind, bro. I am blind. Okay. Well, whatever. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Deep slate we can get rid of now. And now I want to grab my logs and go like this. So now we have this little shape. And now what we could do if we wanted, and then we could go like that. Cool. Wait. Oh, that's dark oak. Yeah, cool. So now we have that, and then what we could do is make some dark oak fences. Like that. So that could be like the start of our kind of design here. Yeah, I think that looks cool. And then in the future, like we could add some like greenery and stuff, and we'll go through and we'll do that eventually. But basically that's an example of kind of what I want. So that's like the kind of depth that I want here. Let's make like just like a basic stairs here. Right, so I kind of want to, I don't know, do I do this? Something like that maybe? My other spruce going up from these maybe? Or maybe I just keep it in here. To be honest, yeah, let's just go with that. Let's just go with what we have right now. So now we have our spruce wood. I think I'm just gonna do this. So I am still learning how to build. So it might not look good to some people, but to me, I think I'm gonna be proud of it. And that's the main goal, is to just do something I'm proud of. And our second floor can start there. So what do we want to do the walls of our second floor in? I've seen a lot of things online where it's like a lighter texture on the top. So I don't know, we could do like birch, like stripped birch oaks. Let me see how that looks. Okay, so I see my first problem. I don't want to have this flush. I want to have it in the middle here. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, that looks cool. Okay, how am I on such low health? That's just from taking fall damage and not healing myself. And then maybe here we'll have like back to like deep slate maybe. So like maybe every major wall we have as stripped birch. Now, what will I do the second floor out of? Maybe oak wood? Or I could use kind of my spruce. Could use my spruce. Since I have it here, I could use it. Is that like, oh yeah. That's grand. I'm beginning to like the feel of this area. I don't want to do too much deep slate on the sides here. So Like this wall is going to be stripped. Like this wall is going to be stripped. These two walls here are going to be deep slate. Yeah, maybe just those two front walls. So as long as we like darken it up with a few textures, I think it'll look cool. But this looks pretty slick, I think. And I like the difference between the planks and the wall. So maybe now I'm kind of thinking that like this should be deep slate and these should be birch, and then this should be deep slate, birch, deep slate, birch, deep slate. Maybe I don't want too much light on the top floor. I have a vision. Hopefully it starts to work out soon. So basically I wanted like the inverse of what I just had there. So yeah. So birch here. A chair like that. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that. What about cobble? Or dark oak stripped? What's spruce like stripped? I like that. I do like that. Just, I want to have the top and bottom two different textures. But at the same time, I do want to keep the theme of like the deep slate. So regardless, we have to go back down and get some more deep slate. So we need birch. So let's do the birch first. These two, I think I'm gonna do strip spruce. So that's the top here, and then the rest I'm gonna fill in with deep slate. So I gotta go mining for some more deep slate, but I actually like this, bro. I like the little different color textures and stuff. But let's go get some deep slate. Let's actually be productive while we do this, because I kind of need some materials as well. So let's just strip mine. Oh, diamonds. Nice. Only one. Once again, we are not getting lucky with our diamonds at all. Diamonds. An actual vein of diamonds, not just a singular diamond. 6, 7, 8. That is class. Pretty sure that's like one of the most you can get, isn't it? So it was a good shout being productive. Okay, so I think we have enough deep slate. I hope I have enough deep slate, because I don't want to go mining again. I've seen people like harvest this like glow lichen. I'm not really sure what it does, but I might look some stuff up online. So I haven't, for those of you who don't know, I haven't really played Minecraft bar like the odd like 2-week phase. I haven't extensively played Minecraft probably since I was about 15, 16, and like every other time that we've played it, it's really just been like me and my friends have played it, it's really just been kind of getting as strong as possible, getting as many diamonds as possible. I've never found netherite. I've never made netherite armor. I've never built like this. I know it's not really that impressive, but I've never like tried to build properly, especially like outside here. Usually when I build in mountains, and I've never like actually tried to like better myself with like building and make all these different little farms and stuff like that. So I really want to do that in this world. But yeah, let's make some deep slate bricks, some deep slate tiles. If I put that back in here, yeah, I can make stairs again. Okay, cool. So now we fill in these little areas. So this is all bricks for now, but like the bottom floor, I'm gonna mine some out and add some variation. So this for now is like the downstairs. Have a look at that. Yeah, I like that. Mine some of this out. So where's our window gonna go? So maybe our window goes like this. That's 2. That's 1. Something like this. Alright, so this is the second floor. Let's make another window here. And alright, I like that. Okay, now comes the hard part though, is the roof. So after all of that, we haven't even reached the hard part yet, but let's have a look out here now. I like that, bro. I like that. I like how that looks. Definitely. Let's dig out the floor. Alright, so now we have our floor. The ceiling is spruce, which is pretty good because it adds like a layer of like disparity between or contrast between the ceiling and the floor, which I actually like. So for our roof, now this is the hard part. This is the part I have no idea about. But I think so because this wall is different now. It's like it's hard to make a little stairs. You can connect like this. Okay, we're short too. Oh no, we're not. Okay, lovely. Like that, and then. Okay, so that's the thing. Do I want this to just come up straight? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. So I think I want to continue this stripped stuff going up like in a triangle on both sides. But let's get rid of these. Like that. And then we'll just do our rows of deep slate going that way. like this, and then on these, gonna have to overlap. Like maybe come down one more, come out one more with the deep slate, and then use the dark oak. Oh my god, I'm on half a heart. I didn't realize that. I need to stop jumping off stuff. Almost died, man. Yeah, I think that actually looks alright. I think that looks alright. And then once we go up here, like, when we have all this, like, actually filled in. So, basically, what that means is I actually didn't need to go up that high with these ones. And I didn't need... It means I'm going to need more deep slate, though. I didn't need these stairs. So, get rid of them. Don't really know what to do with the middle bit, to be honest. Maybe we do like the peak is like coming across like that. Also means that this area is going to have to be the roof. So the roof is going to come up from here, but that just means that we can fill in this floor for the attic. And we can make that look a little bit better. Because if we start this area like that, and then we can finish this area being like that, the roof can just come over. I need more deep slate, but I'm going to take a quick break anyway because I've been going for ages. This recording has been an hour and a half long. And I have like 4 recordings before this. Just on the build of the house, so... But that looks good from here. That could look good. So once I have like this area kind of going, although this is going to have to be like some sort of like twin little peak here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Maybe we just peak them all and then start building out. So we build this one out here and this one to connect to it. Whatever way we need to do that. See, with this one's going to be difficult because of the way that's shaped. This peak comes across like this, then that could actually still come across. Yeah, okay, that could be peaked. That could come across exactly the same way that this does. And then this is peaked and it comes across again. And eventually I think it should connect. Yeah, see, I don't know really how to do this. Maybe the rest I'll just do like how you would normally do a roof. Like really basic. Means all of this can go. Yeah, I think once I get the deep slate in where it's meant to be, I think it could be alright. Fill up these areas. Now, this is a much better house than what we had at the start. So, like, ideally, like here, you'll have like your little kitchen area. In here is going to be our enchantment area. I don't know, some pictures on the wall, whatever. We go upstairs. Our bedroom will be like maybe here or something like that. I don't know. Here you could have some sort of decoration, anything really. And then up in the attic is going to be like our storage stuff. So we need lanterns to light up this area. I need to figure out like where my stairs and all are going to be. We can't use our book. We can't make our bookshelves yet, but we can do this. That is going to be here. Then our bookshelves are going to fill this area. Nice. So we need to start moving all of this gear inside, which is going to be a task and a half. And our valuables can go over here. Alright, I'm gonna make a little cauldron. Boom. Fill it with water. Nice. Clay actually upstairs, so I can make clay bricks. Put some plant pots around actually. Now, here's a house. No way, man. I'm gonna have to redo all of that stuff. Nice. Okay. It's not ideal. Something like that. I wish I could make it like that was in the middle, you know. So our house is actually looking really nice now. I really like it. I'm gonna go upstairs, get some flowers, and then that's gonna be it for today's video because I've been recording for, I'd say, about 6 hours. Let's get some decorations. Oh yeah, lovely. Now we can actually make some of these decorative pots. Do another pot. Another one here. Why not? And do one here. And here. Few little pots around. Little kitchen area. Practical. Our sink and stuff. The outside of our house. Looks pretty good. I need food. Now that's our next episode is going to be like sorting out our farm situation. We've no food sources. Like a wheat farm or whatever. And I need an animal farm. That's going to be next episode. This episode, we got our house finished. Well, it's not finished. The interior needs some work. But as we go throughout the game and we get more materials and stuff like that and things that we need, we can actually start like just adding stuff in to the house here. That little area could be something, little brewing area maybe, but obviously we can't make that right now, so it'll be grand. So that's episode 3. It was a long episode to record. It took me a while to record, so next episode we'll get these little flower areas and we'll get that sorted out. But I've been recording for a long time. So anyway, if you like the video, of course, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll see you guys in episode 4.